MAGA Republican Byron out of Florida. He stands with Donald Trump. He is labeling these as political indictments.
Well, look, the indictments are nothing but election interference from the radical left. This has been their mission all along. But I want to speak directly to the American people, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, or an independent. We cannot have the Democrats turn our institutions into political weapons. If they'll do it to the former president, they'll do it to any other American. And our country is based on freedom and liberty and free thought and free speech. And just because you don't like how he took the last election, that is no reason to file criminal charges. That is a disgusting use of power from the executive branch of our federal government, and we have to have real changes.
I guess that idiot completely forgot how Donald Trump demanded them find 11,000 votes to help him win Georgia. I mean, he's on tape. But again, when you're a MAGA Republican and you don't care about facts, all you do is sit here and whine and complain. And they will say and do whatever to let this man get away with a criminal activity.
Well, yes, sir. I think you're absolutely right. They will say or do anything. Byron Donalds, perhaps the brother who was speaking from Georgia can send Brother Byron one of those shirts. Maybe even put one in the mail for Tim Scott for his stellar performance the other night. So there seems to be a nice little fraternity of these clowns. The pride of the Ohio Fourth, Jim Jordan, is doing what he's supposed to do. I think you're absolutely right. They don't care. Rule of law is fine as long as they are the ones ruling. So in the case of federal intervention, Jim Jordan wants to use the federal government. We saw him do that back in April with Alvin Bragg when they went to New York and took their clown show on the road for their victims of violent crime in Manhattan hearing, where they tried to embarrass Alvin Bragg and fell flat on the face. That'll happen with Fani Willis. Now, I mean, we know how Fani Willis rolls. We know that. We can see in her indictment back in May 22 of Jeffrey Williams, who the young cat who the hip hop community calls Young Thug. She charged 28 people in that one. That case has been whittled down to 8 people. And if that is any prelude, what we can expect from this indictment is that there are going to be some who have their cases severed. There are going to be some who flip with plea deals. And while 19 were charged, it might end up with public enemy number 1, Donald Trump, and a handful of others after the rest of them who have already begun to turn on each other flip. Fani Willis is methodical. She takes her time. In the Young Thug case, that's still going on. They're still in jury selection for that. But what we see finally is a situation where these white nationalists and the Negroes who love them, again, please send that shirt to Byron Donalds. He would look fitting in that shirt. They are acting out of desperation. It's the only play they have left. And to their credit, they're going to play it until the wheels fall off. But make no mistake, the wheels are going to fall off.